Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks. Success running the ball while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Got a man. That's Trent Sherfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Play action. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So line of scrimmage still with 39 on 2nd and 10.
A name Viking fans know well. It's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down.
Room here to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Cousins. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings use the only turnover said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
and it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
This one fielded at the 5.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd and 9, Allen, left side caught by Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's Cook again.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Allen.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs, 29 yards.
And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action. Cousins. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pickup there, 22.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Again, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. To throw is Cousins.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down. They need it. Third down, he winds up getting 7. Now Chandler.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
24 yards for Ty Chandler.
And the Vikings have taken the lead.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you get that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and Josh Allen heading back out again. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10.
Allen. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
from the 41. Allen, he's got this one to Sherfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ballgame, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They run with Hines, and he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to... You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. From the 17, Cousins. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Allen now on first down. He'll check this down to Hines. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Allen. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached...
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Past midfield. Look out. Kene Nwangwu. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Joseph now to have the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Now they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, quick slant to Shakir. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Again, it's Cook. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They run it with Chandler. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Here's Cousins. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake, Cousins.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Throwing is Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bills going to take over again on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They start the drive with Cook.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Now Allen.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 75 yards receiving for him now. And it's a first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And again, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The Colts, we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Powell on the return.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
Here's Chandler.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Cousins now. this throw is going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here complete.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
Cousins.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
They'll throw again. Cousins.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Finding Hockenson here on the out route.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think. Too good to allow him to run the football. I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive goes 8 plays, and in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On first down, it's Chandler, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
run it here on the jet sweep. And some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
A first down throw for Cousins. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Allen. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, Chandler. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point